They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness without their own way of life anymore. They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness with their own way of life anymore. That is what the world where everyone had to fool themselves into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. No one needed those pillars. Under the guise of new innovations that were needed in the world, companies emerged using technologies known as singularities. Production of a permanent food supply, manufacturing of customized living creatures, transport of
Wait,
cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation, artificial intelligence that was more real than people, their technology to preserve the present by binding time at Alia. Similar to the food chain, small companies began to disappear, or were eaten by the larger companies. At some point, they were called the Wings of the World, and soon a head rose to control those wings. People started to derive their purpose for existence from belonging to the wings. However, the truth was, everyone was slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. They may appear to be encouraging the development of the world for the better, but their nature is no different from ours. There is always a price to pay. Any sane person would know that the deeds of the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of those corporations. They are a disgrace of the world and its people. Lobotomy corporations rival energy corporations aren't that different from us, I presume. Who knows? Maybe they really are twisting dimensions to garner energy from hell, as the rumors say. In every man, the two instincts, the primal essence of life and death, coexist. The wings only guided our instinct of life. However, if one instinct were to dominate too much, the other would begin to make a move, slowly and unbeknownst to us from the depths. Soon, a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive. Into the stillness of silence before the birth of mankind. She who loved sunshine, who wanted to give hope to mankind but failed. When the hand that only wanted to embrace humanity with warmth was ruthlessly severed. You clutched the void and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibility and potential into all mankind. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth, you said to yourself. In those days, you looked absolutely terrible. Many coworkers, friends, were worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care. You wouldn't listen to anything. I guess you still needed them at some point. Seeing as you were the one who locked them away in here, barely holding on to the husks of their dead bodies. The idea that I'm sitting at the bottom, oblivious to what's happening up there, it is an idea you might think of as true. However, it is in truth you who is unknowing. Pain, agony, regret, the shadows of the past that would never release their grip on you. They've spent quite a number of days with you, but it's nothing compared to our time together. In the end, they never got to know you to the fullest. Those who could not accept their fate seemed to have directed their anger towards you. Such as that one man who gradually broke himself wherever he was ordered to redact information. The unnecessary leakage of emotion is unfavorable. There's something I need to show you, so you can understand. There once was an employee named Anya. She lived with her parents and her little sister. She eagerly wanted to study, but her family's financial state wouldn't allow her. Still, she tried to join one of the wings. However, she just wasn't good enough for them. For Anya was struggling to figure out what to do next. She even considered ending it all as a last resort. That was until she received a letter from a wing. A letter that had a simple yet magical line penned to it. You are qualified to join Lobotomy Corporation. Awestruck, Anya read through the letter over and over again. It didn't seem like anyone was pulling a prank on her, nor that it was a mistake in the mail courier's part. For a brief moment, Anya wondered if she even applied to work at Lobotomy Corporation at all.
Oh.
But she soon shook the thought off. That was not important in the slightest. I took the role of the courier. I was the one who delivered the letters to people. I evaluate candidates to determine if they may join here or not, and bring a miracle to those who are qualified. Anya was not selected because she had excellent skill. She had a common trait that every person we hired had, but wasn't aware of. As you know, to become a feather, part of the wing, one has to be immensely better than ordinary people. How could Anya, who dropped out of high school, had no special talents, and lived in the back streets, manage to get into our company? Would her family finally be able to pursue happiness? All of this happened 10 years ago. During those 10 years, her sister fell ill and passed away, along with her parents. Where's Anya now, with her entire family gone? She's asleep down here. It is wholly under my jurisdiction to handle this, but I'll grant you access just this once. Call her up.
Oh. What the fuck?
Now Anya's at work, feeling like she's a brand new employee who just joined the company, completely oblivious to the fact that it has been 10 years since she actually joined us. You could, perhaps, choose to pay a small cost to augment her virtues, such as fortitude or prudence, if you wish.
Is that how we the employees?
Now try to erase her, please. How do you feel? The Anya who was killed by a monster, that Anya whom you just erased are one and the same. They both, evanescently. Such a futile action to wake them and erase them from slumber, again and again. Both your attachment to the employees and the Sephiroth's care and devotion poured into them become meaningless here. Everything that moves and is alive in this facility are on pause. They await the next morning with their eyes shut tight every night. Those of the layers above did not know that. They spent themselves emotionally for the deaths with which they were presented. Bearing obscure resentment to their hearts, they put all the blame on those like you. Then they crumbled just like that. I urge you not to worry about me. I will not dare do such a thing. I've always wanted to be an important part of your life.
That's a lot to unpack.
That is a lot. What? So, it really is just all in stasis. What? What?
They're like clay dolls, melded and molded by our hands. No memory of doing their best every day as if they're nothing. And then their existence is erased and then rewritten again and again and again. And what a terrible way to write a story. And what a terrible fate. What a great story. It's a perfect like concept and like it makes sense for like why everything is together.
It does. It's horrifying. Oh, that's horrifying. What? That's messed up in a horrifyingly brilliant way. It's Oh my gosh. Lobotomy Corporation, what are you doing?
I need to give them a reward that says this is the most fucked up thing ever, and I
Mm-hmm.
love it.
Uh-huh. Congratulate him for the most the most messed up story. I love it. It's oh. 8 or more people whose temperance is 100 or higher. Oh my gosh. All humans are born with desire. What's important is how it is controlled. It is not simply a problem of the individual. One's desires greatly affect how they see the world, and how they perceive the people in it. To hear, to see only what one wants to hear. What is truly needed for humans is to tune the desires between oneself, others, and the world. Perhaps if we can attain this balance, it may be possible for us to give birth to great things. Yikes. Well, extraction department go up.
Singing machine to there.
Singing machine to there. Oh, yay.
I am so mentally. Oh.
Yikes. It's just so much. Oh, cool. We can increase one of these stats now. Bring someone's
Probably the health.
probably health.
Or the sanity.
Ooh, sanity might be pretty good.
I say health because we're probably going to end up with a lot of new things to fight against.
True. And honestly, I think I actually have enough prudence, temperance. I think I have enough people with 100 purple. We just committed the big save. Oh boy. Oh, I need 200 more boxes? What? Oh. Okay. Got it done in time. Day 42. Kidding. What happens when the black swan wakes up from dreaming of a white swan? Oh, so I'm gonna mess with the white swan. There's nothing. I have nothing there. I can try nothing there. Yeah, I have enough people proficient. I think we can handle nothing there now. It's been quite a while since your first encounter with the abnormalities. I should suppose that you have become a bit more familiar with them. Let me ask you this question again. What do you think abnormalities are? Oh, please. You can't still believe the abnormalities are just bizarre alien creatures that appear all of a sudden, and that we need to isolate them, do you? Abnormalities are not the evil monsters that you read about in old fairy tales. They are not some supernatural gods that descended upon us to judge our sins either. There's an old river that had been flowing at the very bottom of the world for many an age. It is the source of everything, but has been forgotten by mankind. Nobody knew of its existence, but somewhere in the world there are very small gaps, or holes. It is through those which the river gently finds itself a stream. For instance, strange beings would sometimes crawl out of such a gap, somewhere in the Black Forest, located in the outskirts. Obviously, the amount was simply too insufficient for Lobotomy Corporation's energy needs. Our singularity is not that we produce energy from the abnormalities. Rather, it is the ability to create abnormalities themselves. Their forms were incomplete because they came from a forgotten place. We were scared of them because they were incomplete. It is because of that terror that they have been sealed underground. However, abnormalities are part of the seed. That is what I meant by possibility. The seed is not something that can be made in just a day, or be created on its own. We realized that if we wanted to fix a broken system, we couldn't just sit around in a sunny spot, waiting for the clouds to part. What should we do after planting the seeds, you ask? We can't control the entire process. We have to leave them to sprout on their own. Aren't we allowed that much hope at least? As you find them in quotidian life, fierce fights break out here every day. You've seen this innumerable times now. With enough time, abnormalities come back to life, no matter how many fragments they've broken into. It's one of the facts that drove Gebera mad. She took far too much time to understand that the abnormalities have to be exploited, not ended. Or maybe she simply couldn't free herself from the indignation of her past. Well, that doesn't concern me. The only thing I know is that I will never ever see what she was before. Nevertheless, I can't help but be astonished by the potential of ego each time I see her go on a rampage. Potential? You'll never know it. You've never wielded an ego. In fact, there are many weapons that have enormous power in this world, apart from ego. Artifacts from the outskirts and from the ruins, singularities of the wings, or rudimentary inventions made in the backstreets. If used correctly, there would be weapons that could fare against abnormalities somehow. But giving those weapons to employees that never ever learned how to fight outside of basic training is as useless as teaching a hatchling to hunt. The rabbits are specialized in killing. They can spot the enemy's weakness right away and focus their firepower, given they have enough munitions. As opposed to our employees who can't even wield weapons efficiently. That's seeing as combat ability isn't a requirement to be hired. But our employees don't even have to learn to use ego. The power of the ego grows in conjunction with the heart of the wielder. One knows how to use it the moment they wield it. Nevertheless, even though they wield that power, the majority of employees can't control it. Swayed by it, they hardly have a chance against their abnormalities. They haven't seen anyone that can draw out the true potential, apart from the red mist. To wield ego is to dress oneself in the shell of an ego of another person. The wielder is merely imitating the borrowed ego, unable to completely make the power their own. Had I known that before being locked up here, I would have done anything to get my hands on them. If I could. The circumstances may have changed dramatically. Now I'm confined here, issuing orders to extract ego, forbidden from touching them myself. You must have been scared still, even though my hatred and bloodthirst are locked up inside the rusted metal cage. Don't you worry. I no longer have anything. But you never know. The yearning for blood could wax once again, or it is simply sealed, not uprooted. Oh. To use ego is to borrow the power of another's ego. The employees may therefore gain enormous power and a strong body by donning the shells we call ego. Even more so, some people such as the Red Mist took that power and claimed it completely as her own. But our own employees cannot do such a thing. The weaker one's mind is, the more it craves refuge behind the shell of another. Oh, this is nothing there. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. I gotta put something easy on the other side now. Oh, the Scarecrow's gonna break out. Alright, everyone stop the Scarecrow. Because if that Scarecrow goes and kills somebody, you're in deep trouble. Why did Tom panic? Where's Tom? Where's Tom? No one said Tom panicked. What was Tom doing before he panicked? Where is Tom? No. No. There's Tom. Okay. You're in the middle of working with it, and it broke out. Y'all gotta reach Tom before he dies. We'll leave the upper level to deal with... Well, that is him slumped down. That's Max. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Just put it back. Come on. Nope, it's got faster. Come on. Come on.
Oh, he's hungry.
Oh, thank goodness, it's back. It's suppressed. Okay.
Good job, hon.
Now, where's the Scarecrow? Also suppressed. Where's Tom? Where's Tom?
Tom is panicking.
Tom is still panicking. We're all the way to the bottom. Slowly been healed by Julian praying at the flesh idol. Put her down. Tom, you gotta slow down. Trying to help you, Tom. Come on. Okay. The trumpets have stopped. The work can continue. No one has died. We have successfully packed Mountain of Smiling Bodies back into his cell. Oh. Can't believe we actually did it. Oof. Alright. We did it. We actually put him back in. Cannot believe we put that thing back where it came from.
You did.
No one died. The ego's shells also got that one. Which means our good friend can be sad at us a bit more. Oh my goodness. That took me like, what, 10 tries? Day 43. Giant tree sap. This is a harmless tool. We'll take it. This place, where there once was only silence, perhaps because it was only you and I here, it has gotten a bit livelier thanks to the Sephiroth. Unlike me, they were weak and lacked rationality. They made so many mistakes that greatly annoyed me. I did not approve of you placing the Sephiroth here. However, you told me that your atonement and the awakening of the Sephiroth were key to However, you told me that your atonement and the awakening of the Sephiroth were the key to the untying of this knot I lie in. I didn't know what you were talking about. You also told me I wouldn't understand. You even blocked me from interfering with the relationship,
Oh.
saying that it must be left as solely your role. You're right. Right as always. Even if I stay here repeating this endlessly, I suppose I still won't be worthy of understanding it till the end. To quote one of your favorite lines, a machine must behave as a machine. So I had to play the role of the observer, the only role you bothered to give me, enduring all the pain that others forgot. I don't think I'll have to point that out again. Erstwhile, the world in which you stayed was once luminous. There was the sun and the moon, and also the clouds and winds that floated around them. It was a world of light, so to speak. But you couldn't stay there. You were robbed of innumerable things. You lived with a broken heart, clinging to the void where pieces of your heart used to be. No one could understand your pain, nor embrace you. Eternal loss dominated you. I was one of the thieves who robbed you of countless things. While I was at the top of the world, I watched you and looked down on your struggle. Not just you. I've seen many others that struggled. Those attempts were no less futile than the insect writhing. All I had to do was simply stomp on them a couple times. But among them, there were some who would grit their teeth and climb up, dragging their broken bodies. It seemed that this was going to be another fun little trip, so I would drink a cup of tea before leaving with light steps. But as you can see, an unexpected encounter with the red mist got the best of me. And then you inflicted as much suffering upon me as I to you, did you not? You were familiar with how to break the mind without utilizing torture or violence. After everything was done, you gathered up every little bit of what was left of my humanity, and you threw them into this pit until even my spirit soured and rotted. Maybe you told yourself that I deserved worse than that. Therefore, you're an upholder of justice who defeated the evil, no? And I must ask, why is that grand and righteous upholder standing here, making himself out of a prisoner like I? What happened with that coward? The one who with fear averted his gaze from my dying one. Why is he down here, suffering the same punishment as I?
That's really good.
See, there cannot be a sight more satisfying than this for me. Is this all there is? Is this all that idealism of hers came to be? You've dragged down your heroine with your own hands. Do you truly believe that your duty completes itself just for shedding tears at the funeral of the innocent? While you never even let their bodies rest in peace. Ironically, you found a hope in all this misery. The raw material of the bucket, and the path to the river of all. Out of her, you made the bucket, and you started to send it down into the wells of the people. The bucket rises from the well of a person, filled with the water that can only be drawn by that person. An ancient font that has been flowing at the bottom, even before the birth of this world. Now it simply is drawn, regardless of the consent of the person. When the bucket that holds the faded ideal of hers comes in contact with the ego of another person, a certain change occurs. Ask about the bucket or the change? The bucket.
I would ask change.
Change, though. Honestly, the change does concern me. What is the change? Maybe it's difficult to understand, only by listening. How about this?
Oh.
I can show you one of her miracles. It's taxing, but for you, I'll gladly do it. The people selected long ago were waiting their turns. I bring them here according to the register. Let me introduce one to you. This one is nameless. He has nothing left, for he's abandoned all that he has a long time ago. For him, things like the remnants of the past or pain of the present doesn't matter. He only stares into the future. Did you dream well? Yes, you'll finally dream for as long as you want. One that you'll never wake up from. The employees will inject him with cogito soon. Whatever flows in you, what world lies in you? There are as many worlds as there are people. Discovering them is rather fun. No one must see this. That is why they adjust the level of cogito according to my orders, keeping their eyes and ears covered. Nobody should make direct contact with the drawn.
Oh.
But I can never dare to look away from him or to close my eyes, no matter how unbearable it may be. In the eyes of the drawn, there are the abysses that only I can endure. And there are the things that shouldn't exist in this world. This is the punishment you've obligated me to endure. A normal person would have gone mad thousands of times over. They had to put up with this. Thanks to you, I cannot even be graced with insanity or lose my mind. All I can do is capture all of it in my eyes.
Oh.
Now, we wait. Will it rise anew? Or is it destined to be stuck in this pillar, spend eternity with me down in this place? We just need a little more time to find out. Now, do you finally realize what all these pillars contain? Consider yourself lucky today. At times, when the level of cogito is adjusted inadequately, some things that shouldn't exist come up as fragments. How funny that I say this. But they're like an adverse reaction that has its price for doing something unspeakable to a human being. The bucket can rise with some impurities mixed in with what we usually draw, such as the abyss within humanity. Subconscious and all kinds of possibilities. From the past, from the present, even from the future. All kinds of beings that have existed and will exist in this world. Given that they're outside our domain, there's nothing we can do to govern them. They float around aimlessly, resonating with the abnormalities, manifesting themselves in front of us when the moment comes. They're what you call the ordeals. Thankfully, they react to the cliff-off deterrence. We can put them to sleep like the abnormalities. And that's all we're able to do. Yes, as you have learned, extracting abnormalities is my job. Creating them is Carmen's, whom you buried a long time ago. She's the mother of all abnormalities that have existed in this facility, and of all that will emerge in the future. Tell me, how do you feel now that you know these abnormalities that you faced above were part of these pillars?
I don't like it.
It's an agonizing sight to confront. But
Not
it
a
doesn't
fan.
matter to you. Not at all. Or am I wrong? After all, erasing your memories and running away from them as if nothing had happened is your age-old specialty. As you're aware, abnormalities and ordeals are things that derive from the human mind and take physical form. That makes them possess the possibilities of the past, present, even the future. They are a mystery, and as such are unstable beings. However, we humans have never stopped digging at the truth. This desire to understand is not limited to abnormalities. We yearn to know and understand everything. Well, that answered my question.
I'm not.
I've been wondering for a long time, what are the ordeals? They seemed like a byproduct of the abnormalities. And they are. They truly are a byproduct.
Man. Man.
Man.
What can be known can never be unknown.
Once you know something, it can never be unknown.
You have cursed me with this knowledge.
We are cursed.
We have cursed each other with this knowledge.
And thus we have been cursed. But we're so close to being done.
We are so...
We're day 43. Oh, hey, a chance to recover ego from a dead agent. Wow, look at that. Nice.
God. I'm still processing. The anomalies are people. They're employees. Yes?
The abnormalities were created we're just created.
Yeah. Created. One of them wasn't, one is an old employee.
Yeah, nothing there is an old employee who changed and became one. Or it's an entity that mimics employees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure which one it is just yet.
We'll go with either or until we don't know.
Yeah, but abnormalities are found in the outskirts. They are
Mm-hmm.
from outside. They
Yeah.
also can be used with the bucket to fetch them otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Metaphysical bucket.
The metaphysical bucket, which represents just the catching of energy, storing it for other purposes. It's complicated. A little
Whatever
bit.
this energy is.
Yeah. Ordeals are a byproduct from they're a byproduct from the abnormalities.
Mm-hmm. I
Humans
didn't think
twisting
they
and
could have
corrupting.
weight. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, what happens to an employee when he goes insane? Go on a rampage? What happens to the bodies? We have to deal something with the bodies, so the bodies have to go somewhere. So I'm guessing that's the result of the byproduct.
The strange thing is the bodies. Nothing we really have here is real. We're basically stuck in a impermanent time loop where nothing is actually happening. Nothing is real
Okay.
because all the entities, all the human employees and clerks are brought in and are from technological copies that have been that once did exist while this was in its heyday, but they're just shells running around and doing orders. None of these are actually around, and they can be just created and born, or created and assembled. We're not actively hiring these new people. Our beloved cell 642 does not actually exist in this state.
True.
But they did at one time, and now they just exist in this form. Forever etched into Lobotomy Corporation's history. Every iteration of each individual character existed at one time, but they no longer exist in this state. And sometimes, but by dealing with the abnormalities, the runoff of these people in these pillars gets converted into ordeals, which have to be dealt with.
Why did it get...
Oh no, that's what bothers me.
Like it's something to do with the bucket.
I think it's the impure. She said it was the impurities within the bucket, which get drawn up every time. Some impurities become the ordeals. Which means there's only one sweeper left. And he's mutilating the bodies just to stay alive.
Gross.
Got him. When the sun residue, anew, not a scrap will remain. Okay. Only one loss. We're clear.
Not bad. Could have been worse.
Abnormality dissolution cleared. We have another wonderful chat with Biana waiting for us.
Hooray.
Great. Oof. Sorry, Hannah. We should not be able to be having to choose an entity. What?
We have to choose an entity.
We shouldn't be choosing an entity.
Why are we choosing an entity?
Why are we choosing an entity? We don't have anywhere to put it. Oh.
We do.
We have access to there now.
We do.
A month later, we came to its conclusion. There is no such beast in the forest.
Boost?
I shall heal you, curing you of all disease and injury you possess.
That's gotta be the plague doctor.
I could just take megahertz.
We could. Honestly, I think that's a better one.
I think I should. I think I'll take megahertz.
Since we're here and we've gotten this far, let's take something we already know so
Yeah.
we get a lay of the land.
Yeah, let's take something safe. Your scenario is reaching an end soon. Just do as you've done before. Although the energy you've collected will not be supplied to the outside, that doesn't mean your work was for nothing, or that this place no longer serves a purpose. My goal? Are you finally asking me now, after all this time? Of course, it's the same as yours.
Oh.
The conclusion of the script we have. If not, I wouldn't have a reason to go through all this trouble just to help you. That's all she has to say. I don't have access to it yet, actually.
Then why do they want us to
Then
pick
what?
Well, you have 2 more slots left.
Yeah, but they're full. The actual teams are full.
You have 2 more slots left.
I guess I just don't have access to the building yet. They'll
Get
probably
those
just...
slots.
I guess it's just saving it for later?
I guess. Build those slots, man.
Alright. And we don't get a chat with Biney yet.
Gotta
Ooh,
build
but
those slots.
did we unlock her core suppression yet?
I don't know. It took a while to load.
Yes, we did. Albria Separod must have undergone core suppression. Which is all these. Which are waiting on these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's 4 Grantus Loves in the top quadrant. And only 1 Grantus Love in the entire bottom portion. Okay. I'm gonna have person work on the mountain. Mountain is already escaping.
Whack!
I knew as soon as they land, they'd just kill everyone. It just couldn't be helped. That's how it is. Okay. Yeah, Mountain of Bodies is loose. Block red. Go down. Oh, that's a body for him to eat. Immediately. You're kidding me.
How?
I hate that so much.
The screaming block must go.
Slow down, slow down. Rain Cell on the way? Is Cell on the way? Someone's on the way. More importantly, okay. Okay, that one's down. You'll probably split these teams into 2, but just in case. It's max. It's full. It's max. I don't know how to contain it anymore. I don't know how to contain it anymore. I don't know how to contain it anymore. I got 9 bullets left.
How are you?
What are you? Sit. I think we can stop it. Unless it does that.
Ah, Chivas.
Okay. Well, we were doing good. So I'll use the notebook. Good, at least no one wants to use the... At least I don't have to use the, Oh. Mountain's aggressive.
Oh, no. Whoa! What the fuck was that?
Crap. I left them praying for too long.
A demon came out. I
Yeah.
don't like that, honey.
Yeah, I left them praying too long at the thing.
Oh.
If they somehow pray for a solid 2 minutes and 30 seconds without them dying, all the floodgates open. Actually, no, for just a minute and a half. They die, and the cliff off count of all abnormalities drop to 0.
Oh.
The scream.
That's right. I forgot.
The scream is the lady facing the wall.
I got scared.
I got really scared. I'm like, what's happening? That's what happened. All hell broke loose. It was very upsetting.
I guess.
The day is done. Day 44 complete. Right, no one died. The next day. Oh. Day 45. The time is upon you. It's time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you've been missing.
Oh?
Oh.
I thought we had everything.
May you have the best of luck on the last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you'll finally be happy. Or that some of the leftover pain can be relieved now, have long become empty words. There are several more things I'd like to say, but let me sum them up into one sentence. I wish you success this time. I enjoyed being with you for not only these 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Well, there's just one last Sephiroth you need to meet. He holds in his hands a warmth that looks so comforting.
Oh, him?
But he can shatter people's hearts like they're nothing. Him, huh? And the architecture team. Alright, on day 46, I guess we're meeting him.
What is this, like a carbon copy of a...
Gosh.
Like he separated himself into two beings? One, the calculative, the one who's trying to... Because clearly he wants to get back Carmen.
He's
And
Yeah.
whatever it is she was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Continue on her legacy, so to speak. But also make sure she was still here. And I don't think she's here anymore.
No.
She's gone. With the capital G.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's gone with the capital gone.
Mm-hmm.
Finn died. What?
Huh?
What? Damn it. Damn it. The nest got him. Last one. Sweepers taken down. We are done with day 45. No one died. Whoa. Someone even got promoted. Nice work. That's a job well done. Onward we march. I can't believe we did it. I know we would, but I'm just like, wow.
Same.
Oh.
I don't know how to.
Laying his head over my bed. Ease yourself. Do you not have need of the blessing? Today's shy look. Honestly, I might go with this one. It's manageable. I understand. I know what it is. I should go for it.
Wait, what is it?
The face.
They look shy.
The face roulette.
You have so many things to juggle right now.
But this one's fine because only when you're trying to train someone on it do you actually need to look at it. Then once they're currently taken care of, then you can just ignore it and let it go through. I think I'll take the shy look. All right, what trauma's waiting for us at day 46? Oh. What? A long time has passed.
What the fuck is this?
A long time has passed since my loved ones left with their broken bodies and hearts. We finally met. It had taken such a long detour. I sent you a letter one day. That old, strange letter that had the same name from sender and recipient. It told you that we would meet soon. Why do you hesitate? Please, come with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you.
I'm guessing
I've tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place in life to feel comfortable, don't you? However, I speculate you'll feel that this place is a bit more serene than you might remember, so to say. There are many reasons for that. This is a reflection of your heart, after all. The emptiness of your mind must be what makes this place so void. You weren't particularly fond of untidiness, but there she was, always making a mess out of an organized room. There were times when we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. Sadly, our hearts couldn't bear to recreate such a moment. I'm sure that now you know. This space changes to the rhythm of your heart. This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest subconsciousness. Yes, many parts of this facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think building such enormous underground structures in such a short period of time was possible? We needed multiple extractions until we finally solidified amorphous images into something tangible. We repeated it so many times until the memories were blurred and emotions were dulled, to the point where even the original sin was forgotten.
Oh.
Yes, they truly were countless repeats. They must have been roughly 10 years outside, while this entire facility has been trapped in a cycle for the length of 10,000 years. This eternity is fascinating. All humans are given only one life to live. The future comes to us like a relentless wave of the sea. We cannot go against them. We're merely pushed back. Time tracks technology can only reverse time in a very limited area. This tech was used for trivial things, such as granting an infinite moment of death to a condemned man, or to show to those whose days were numbered are their happiest moments. However, when combined with our energy tech, this small technology could bloom into something bigger. We invested in them without hesitation, even though they required a massive amount of funding and energy. That's how Time Track's second invention came to life. If time could be reversed infinitely, we could reach the sky that seemed unreachable. Unfortunately, breaking an absolute law of nature cost us a lot. Although we could rewind time infinitely, it always left some form of distortion. Perhaps because this technology still has not been perfected. No man can keep their sanity intact in this place. But here you are. You reached this point, even though you limped and groveled along the way. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible if not for Angela. But it is a Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Please, let your body and mind rest, if just for a brief moment. You must be exhausted. The path after this will be brutal. Extremely. Well, us. We whom you will meet again will also be brutal. They will not let you pass as simply as I do. If by any chance you think you're not ready yet, it's okay to go back to the first act. If you've made it here once after such a long and hard time, you'll surely come here again, no matter how long it takes. We literally have all the time in the world. There's no need to hurry. Just keep in mind that the situation will be much different if you move forward from here. You'll be given harsh trials and fated, saturated questions we could not answer. And I am sure you already know this. You can reverse time, but you cannot reverse a tale. I've finished casting the rolls for the upper and middle layer separate. It's likely that this will not be the last time I do so. I may have to tell them again what I've already instructed countless times. However, you two will be different. You clearly understand why this facility exists and what your missions are. I expect that you will not exhaust me as the ones above do. Just keep this in mind. I will not come down here to the lower layer unless the circumstances require me so. That does not mean I will simply watch and do nothing, but I will not interfere for the most part. I hope we never have to face each other from now on. It would only lead to the both of us suffering. Angela was the best artificial intelligence I'd ever known. You were the best architect that I was graced to meet. Back then, you simply could not let Carmen go. You're so desperate to keep Carmen on your side that you locked her in a cryostasis pod in an attempt to preserve her body, at the very least. But during all this, you were perfectly aware that Carmen's body had become nothing but a shell. Our faces are full of grief, yet we still ransacked her body and dismembered her core. In fact, I was rather relieved when you began to create Angela. You were wholeheartedly immersed in something, just like you used to be. that day, she opened her eyes for the first time. I remember you just staring through the laboratory's glass, not setting a single foot inside. You might have thought that you noticed me right away. However, I witnessed you standing there for a long time before you realized I was there. What inner conflict made you hesitate so? What did you think after seeing that piece of humanoid machinery, who did not display the warm smiles and gentle laughter Carmen had so naturally? I told you in so many words that no matter how many AIs such as Angela you create, none of them will ever be Carmen. Now poor Angela is merely assigned to direct us from a distance as we go through the motions of the play. If there's one thing I may have mistaken myself over, it's that I'd thought you overcame everything. The truth is that you never have. Do you believe in the existence of the soul? I do. I also believe that the soul itself is the reason for one's existence. But then, is there a perfect soul? I personally think otherwise. However, one can only infinitely close in on that perfection. That process in and of itself is an endless ocean of agony. At the end of such effort, I expect that we will be able to make evaluations of everything with utmost correctness.
That's spooky.
Would you like to expand the architecture team?
Yeah. What is known cannot be unknown. Everything is learned.
We made an AI of ourselves? I'm not surprised. Oh, Prudence level up.
I mean, I did have that theory in mind. I didn't think it was real.
Proving oneself? What do you mean? Suppress the midnight of the white. Excuse me?
Excuse?
And meet an energy quota. What? Hold the phone. What?
Suppress the self?
There's 8 slots. That is 8 entity slots right there. What?
That's so much to fucking manage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's fine. We got this. We got this far. We're gonna make it even further.
We need people over here.
Yeah.
Desperately.
Bathtub.
Gosh, I hate how it's called wrist cutter.
I hate it so much. It is a tragic and harrowing tale, but I hate that it's called that.
I get it. I'm not I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's not kind.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I don't know what we're going to be facing, but the technology and barrier is falling apart.
Everything does not look happy. I love this vignetting that's going on around the screen.
I love it so much. We're beginning core suppression.
And maybe change the color of it.
We're beginning core suppression.
Core. Okay.
I don't know what core suppression means yet.
We're already at, like, this level song too.
Oh no, wait, I had surprise. Oh yeah, we are already at trumpet 3.
Why are we at the 3rd trumpet? Why is this building so huge?
Because this is supposed to house 8 entities.
And I thought the opulence chapter was big. I'm so unsettled right now, honey.
Dang it. I am unsettled, but I'm what was this? Just that the whole thing goes nowhere. It's so mean.
I feel like that's a design on purpose.
It is. Oh. All right. Let's rock and roll.
Man, this music makes me feel so intense.
It's... Gosh. Oh.
I'm so proud of you, hon!
We're doing it. We can make this happen. We got this far, and as he said, there's no shame in restarting again.
Yeah, we've gotten this far. It
Yeah.
wouldn't really be a shame.
No, because I don't think we're ready for core suppression, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Because we can't... We've not even survived the dusk. Oh. I have no missions. I have no missions. I don't have any missions anymore.
No, as far as we're aware, we have no more missions.
Our missions are survive. What else should we melt? Ah, that one's already taken care of. Marisia. Ah, the queen. Marisia. Oh, coming is the dawn of white.
Oh,
We need to survive all the way to the midnight. Oh, we have the fray shoots, at least.
I'm still scared. Look, it's not pale.
Mm-hmm.
It's not dawn of pale. It's dawn of white.
Oh wait, energy doesn't really matter.
What do you mean?
Energy's not my goal. I'm not here to really harvest energy. I'm here to survive the ordeal.
Oh?
Yeah. That's my real goal.
Really?
Yeah. I'll collect enough energy just by, like, getting through and spawning them in. My goal, they said my goal is to survive the midnight of white. Alright. And energy quota, but, like, you get multipliers for completing them.
True.
Alright.
Do you think it's gonna be a room summoning? Do you think it's gonna summon in the center?
I have no idea.
I'm thinking it's going in the center.
Alright. I might
I'm
want
ready.
Max to start praying.
I'm ready.
A request! For me and the Saren's exploration to contract killing. They'll do whatever you wish as long as you pay them sufficiently.
Who?
Where? Who?
Where?
Where?
Who's?
All those clerks are dead. All... Miho? Miho? You alright? Miho's panicking. Why is Miho panicking? Oh. I think they're panicking because all the clerks just died en masse.
I mean, I would too if I was them. Somebody... Oh, the bird.
Bird.
I'm surprised the mountain didn't say, yum, good times. Good time to come outside for a walkie.
I'm really surprised. Miho made it all the way over here. Okay. Works for me. Okay, Miho. That's fine.
Alright, they're better.
Red's hitting us. Okay.
Somebody's...
Oh, that's a color. Oh crap, that's a color. Oh my gosh. Get out of there. That's a color. Whoa! They said a color after me. All right. That explains the dead bodies. Okay. Okay, you're going down.
Oh, but right, okay.
It's immune to red. It's immune to red. Oh, you're weak. Oh, they resist everything but black damage.
Okay.
Everyone... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna reset everything.
Careful, he shoots a laser beam, and that's a wide...
He shoots a screen, a wide laser beam. We're gonna reset everybody. Only gonna bring people that do not hit in red.
Gosh, I can't believe a fixer's down here.
They sent us a they sicked a color on me. What?
Who's? Why?
Why? A whole color? Alright, okay. Fine. Max, you gotta stop. Or die. The dawn of light. Oh. They work for the opposite syndicates in the wings. The task they vary of banal. What is it doing? Oh.
Yeah, it's firing a laser beam everywhere.
Oh no. Oh, it's firing red. Red. It fired a laser beam as it died. Hanzo's dead. I'm down some people. Kinsley, Rose, Orga, Hanzo. Okay. That sucks. Crap.
Oh, the mountain is out.
Mountain is out. Mountain is out, consuming bodies. To be fair, he won't find any bodies over there.
Yeah, all the bodies have disappeared.
Yeah.
Is that robot still out?
What robot?
Red.
Oh no, the Fixer's dead. His death throw is what killed a lot of people, though.
Yeah.
I'm out of bullets.
You are.
Got him. Okay. I'm down 4 people.
You are.
I left them praying.
You did. We got so wrapped up. Honestly, I got really wrapped up in that color guy, so I couldn't.
I got wrapped up in the color. Okay, so when he dies, try not to have people in front of him or above him. Gotcha, understood.
That's really hard.
That's really hard. Ooh. It's really hard. Depress the Midnight of White and you beat the energy quota. Alright.
I wonder if it'll change or it'll always be red.
It might, I have a feeling. It might change. Where's the fence?
Where? Oh, where's the robot?
Where's that armored man? I don't see him. I hear gunfire. From the clerks now. There he is. A white fixer.
Is that an angel?
Oh, that's an angel. They're immune to white.
Which means they're gonna be immune to white damage.
Yeah. Okay, we can send everyone else then. I mostly have white damage. Maximin, go here. This is all the people that deal white damage. This bunker, my office. That was sanity white damage. Why are they sending? I don't know if these are actually colors or just fixers with affinities. Oh. Is she firing in front of her? Charging it. Do someone? Is that a clerk? Clerk.
Oh, that's a clerk on the floor?
That's just a clerk, that's fine. Okay, no, she's going to fire it this time. What killed Yui? No. Oh, they're equipped with smile. And bug jacket. Someone's praying. Someone stop praying.
Did you leave someone praying again?
I did, but I told him to stop. We have hit a trumpet. Finn's dead. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I don't have the feather. Gold rush. Good, I got a refund. Rodriguo's panicking. Kaylin is panicking. Maxwell is panicking despite resisting all this damage. Maxwell's dead. God, he is panicking. Xavier. A bug gun. Bathtub? Nope, I did not get that one back. He was dead.
I like you.
Why you? Yeah, you can get him before she fires again. I said, Max, go back to praying. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay, let's go take care of the panicking right now. Yeah, we're not ready for this. I'm not used to core suppression. I need some practice, I think. Oh, and they're here too. Don't forget that they're here. Yeah, I'm not ready for the core suppression.
So we go back?
I think we do. I think I need to do easier core suppression before doing this. Second trumpet. People are dying. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm
So
not
we
ready
go
for
back?
this. We go back. I can't. Oh, that's really hard.
We return.
We return. They told me this, and you know what? I'm glad they did. We lament. We go back to day one. Ooh.
Oh, take a breather, hon.
Ooh.
You did a really good job.
I am proud of the work that I have. I'm proud of my performance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We need just a little bit more.
Information
Mm-hmm.
uncovered.
Yeah.
A lot of things done.
A lot of things done. %86 of the codex complete.
You can do a silly run. Just kind of play it a little wild and loose. Or you can be serious.
I'm gonna do fast and loose and try it, but my goal is to complete the missions.
Yes. We have to suppress like 4 wows or 5 wows.
I need to press 4 WoW entities, which is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I need to survive. I need to survive a dusk trial, basically.
Yes.
Which I'm not even seen one.
Yeah.
I saw the machine, but like getting meat grinded so fast doesn't really count. We're so close. We were so close.
Happens.
Mm-hmm. No problem. One day we shall break the cycle. We have enough upgrades. We have a lot of really good upgrades.
We have probably enough to upgrade one person to be like super good.
I think I should have picked up the rabbits. I think I should have picked up the rabbits when I had the chance. I did not realize how useful they'd be.
Well, we. Mm,
That's fine.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep. It's fine.
It's fine.
Because we can, by suppressing the four wows, we'll prove that we do not need it as a crutch.
Mm-hmm.
We'll prove that we can use it without having to rely on it. But it would be nice to have. when we're in a pinch, it'll be nice to have.
We send them down to a lower floor so we don't have to worry about it.
Yep. Like when the mountain acts up, we just like rabbits, get them. Something like that.
Yeah.
Ready for an easy day.
That said, we shall never pick the mountain.
We are never picking the mountain. Holy crap, we're not picking the mountain ever again.